Hey guys, it's time for more The Sims Medieval. Now, which quest do I want to do? Let's try the evolution of the chinchilla. A chinchilla was a chinchilla. At least that's what the common wisdom used to be, before the reports started flooding it of chinchillas that seem impervious to harm. Hunters were in a bit of a panic, as their weapons seemed to bounce right off the creature's hides. What was going on in the forest? What had happened to those chinchillas? Someone would have to find out, no matter the danger. And now you could either use the blacksmith to kill off the chinchillas, or you could use the blacksmith and the Peteran Priest. The one I'm going for is the Peteran Priest, or the one with the Peteran Priest. There may be a way to settle this situation with something other than swords and blood. A little faith, a little careful construction, and who knows what solution we may craft to this chinchilla problem. Right, so yeah, I'm going to be using the blacksmith, and I'm going to be using the priest for this quest. Blacksmith Ambrose and Brother Carey looked up at the man in the doorway of the smithy. He was obviously a hunter and clearly looking for help. A large scratch ran down his arm. "The chinchillas," he sighed. "They've evolved." Ambrose and Carey looked at each other, puzzled. The hunter continued, "I'll return in a bit. I hope you can offer me some help." Carey nodded as he headed back to the monastery. He would start doing some research while Ambrose waited for the hunter to return. Right. But of course, I need to get their daily responsibilities done. Once I can focus in on my sim here. What is it he needs to forge? Crude longsword. Why can I not zoom out? Alright. There we go. Now let me zoom back in. There we go. I'm not exactly sure what was going on there, but it wouldn't let me zoom out. Hold on a second, that's kind of loud. Right, that's 2. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's any more rocks. Ah, there's one. Well, that takes care of mining for a mining 3 times. The only problem is no, I'm able to craft the sword. That's still kind of loud. And he seems happy, so okay, that takes care of his responsibilities. Now for the priest's responsibilities. Evangelize for 2 hours, which means I need to go out here.
Velgau Yisobla Veru.
And yeah, that takes care of that. Now we need to research chinchillas. And you need to talk to this guy about chinchillas. It was the strangest thing. I've hunted in the forest before, but these chinchillas have never been a bother. Today they viciously attacked, and when I tried to fight back, it was as if my sword simply bounced off of them. You can see for yourself if you want to. Take my sword and go find a chinchilla in the forest. But be careful. Before I do that, though, I want to work on his... needs. Right now... He's too unfocused to do that. Great.
Lazira. Trobing Varnish Yishune Janope.
Right, he should be focused enough. Okay, what are you doing? Sleeping. Whoa. Blacksmith Ambrose wandered into the clearing with Hunter Christopher's words ringing in his ears. Almost immediately he was set upon by chinchillas. Blacksmith Ambrose swung his sword quickly and bravely, but as Hunter Christopher had foretold, it was useless. It glanced off the hides of the creatures, and Blacksmith Ambrose was forced to beat a quick retreat. Did you see? I see they set upon you like the beasts they are. Was the sword not useless? We hunters need your help. Your best bet may be rigging some device to capture one of these creatures and seeing if we can calm it down. In the meantime, I will take back my sword. Alright, craft a chinchilla trap. And unfortunately, he got it. Where is the blacksmith? Yeah, unfortunately, whoa. I've unearthed an unexpected recipe, an ancient concoction called chinchill. It may help me connect with the chinchilla if I can acquire the right ingredients and make myself some. One key ingredient is chilla-weed, which I shall be able to find in the local forest. Oh dear, we know how that's going to go. Which means, guess what? You need to go to the forest. And you're probably going to go get attacked by chinchillas as well. Now you need to forge a chainmail, no. Cheese and credium. And again, I cannot seem to leave the house, or at least the view is not letting me leave the house. Brother Carey was wandering through the forest when he heard some chanting and drumming in the distance. Making his way stealthily through the bush, he spied a throng of tall navy blue elves dancing around a glowy white tree. Let's spy on them. Brother Carey crept forward and observed the blue elves' sacred ceremony around the glowing tree. After singing prayers to the spirits of their ancestors, they departed in silence, and the tree grew dim. Still enchanted by the civilian scene, Carey walked forward and hugged the tree goodbye, and then turned to leave. But he stubbed his toe on a small heavy stone. "Mana stones," he exclaimed, and he quickly gathered a few more. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I managed to secure enough chilla weed for my recipe. Now to get the rest of the ingredients and make that stew. Alright, I got the credium. Credium. That's awesome. Now, now that you've got this, you need to go back here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, path to the village, I need some cheese.